February, 1948. The Straits of Malacca, a narrow, vital stretch of water separating Malaysia and Indonesia. The weather was calm, the sea perfectly still. Hundreds of vessels moved along this trade route, completely unaware that a broadcast was about to shatter the silence. A message that would become one of the most chilling maritime mysteries in human history. Suddenly, multiple ships intercepted a frantic distress signal. It wasn't a voice, but a rhythmic sequence of Morse code. The old-school, yet highly reliable method of communication. Unlike voice transmissions, which easily degrade over long distances due to fog, humidity, or atmospheric distortion, Morse code slices through the chaos, traveling thousands of miles. The transmission began with a universal cry for help: 3 dots. 3 dashes. 3 dots. SOS. The decoded text from the vessel, identifying itself as the SS Ourang Medan, read, SOS urgent request from steamship Ourang Medan. Vessels with shortwave wireless, contact a doctor immediately. But before anyone could coordinate a response, a second, more terrifying message broke through. All officers including captain are dead, lying in chart room and bridge. Probably whole crew dead. Then, a chaotic scramble of code, followed by 2 final, horrifying words, I die. And then, absolute silence. The closest vessel to the coordinates was an American merchant ship, the Silver Star. Fearing an active sinking or a pirate attack, the captain altered course. Hours later, they spotted the Ourang Medan drifting aimlessly. Visually, the ship was completely intact. There was no structural damage, no signs of taking on water. Yet, despite being a steamship, no smoke originated from its chimneys. There was no movement on deck. Blaring horns and loudspeaker calls went unanswered. The captain of the Silver Star had no choice, he ordered a boarding party to investigate. The moment the rescue team stepped aboard, they were met with an unnatural, freezing chill and a graveyard of horrors. The deck was strewn with corpses. But these weren't ordinary casualties. Every single victim died with their eyes wide open, teeth bared, and faces contorted in absolute terror, staring upward at the sky. Their limbs were frozen rigid, thrust forward as if defending themselves from an unseen entity. The captain lay dead on the bridge. Even the ship's dog was found frozen mid-snarl. Yet, bizarrely, there wasn't a single wound, drop of blood, or sign of physical struggle on any body. Deep within the radio room, they found the final author of the tragedy. The radioman's corpse sat slumped over his desk, his lifeless fingers still resting on the telegraph key. Realizing something profoundly abnormal had occurred, the Silver Star crew decided to tow the vessel to the nearest port. But the ocean wasn't finished with the Ourang Medan. Smoke suddenly began billowing from cargo hold number 4. Within seconds, an uncontrollable fire erupted, forcing the rescue team to abandon ship. Minutes later, a violent explosion tore the vessel apart, dragging the Ourang Medan, its casualties, and its secrets down into the abyss. With no physical evidence remaining, skeptics claimed the story was a hoax. Skepticism grew when researchers searched the Lloyd's shipping register, the definitive record of global vessels, and found absolutely no record of the SS Ourang Medan. However, historians note that in the immediate aftermath of World War II, many ships operated under false names or completely unregistered to conceal illicit activities. This theory gained weight in 1954, when a Dutch newspaper published interviews with former crew members, claiming the ship was used exclusively for high-stakes smuggling. The mystery took a sinister turn when the CIA declassified a series of highly sensitive files. Among them was a letter dated May 29, 1958. The author warned the agency that solving the tragedy of the Ourang Medan held the key to unlocking many other bizarre disappearances of planes and ships across the ocean. For reasons unknown, the CIA kept this letter classified for 45 years. What truly killed the crew? The most logical and widely accepted scientific theory points to a lethal cargo. In the chaotic post-war era, dangerous chemical stockpiles from Germany and Japan were frequently moved in secret. Experts suggest the ship may have been smuggling potassium cyanide or nitroglycerin. If seawater breached the hold and mixed with potassium cyanide, it would generate a highly toxic, invisible gas asphyxiating the crew instantly and causing the muscle spasms that left them contorted in fear. Others suspect the ship was carrying biological weapons belonging to Japan's infamous Unit 731. A sudden leak would explain why everyone died seamlessly, and why the mission was so deeply classified. Yet, the heavy atmosphere described by the rescuers and the terrified posture of the ship's dog leave a lingering room for supernatural theories. Was it a deadly chemical accident, a government cover-up, or something far worse? The truth remains buried miles beneath the surface. To this day, as modern vessels traverse the Straits of Malacca, old sailors still recount the legend of the Ourang Medan. A stark reminder that no matter our technological advancements, we remain entirely at the mercy of the dark secrets held by the sea. Thank you for watching this deep dive. Don't forget to like, share, and leave your theories in the comments below. See you in the next episode.